Alright guys, if you're here with me, we're trying to fix our sick test and work with our test doctor. So as we go through this test, I'm not going to give you the answers, but I am going to help you kind of think about how to set up and start each problem so that hopefully you can feel more successful or confident in finding the answer to each of the questions on the test. Okay, the first question says, what is the area of the triangle below? So first thing first, if I'm finding the area of a triangle, I need to start with an area formula. Okay, so my area formula for a triangle is A equals 1/2 the base times the height. So when I look at my triangle, I am trying to determine which numbers am I going to use or plug in to my formula. So I'm looking for, first, does it give me the area? No, it does not. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, it says it wants me to find the area. Then it says, okay, so what is the base? Well, the base is 6 and the height is 4. Okay, this slant over here doesn't help us any. That's the slant height. I only want the height of the triangle, which is up and down. Okay, so when I plug in my numbers, I'm going to have A equals 1/2 times the base times the height. And I'm going to go ahead and let you simplify and solve this problem. Don't forget that your area answer needs to be put in the box in terms of inches squared for area. Number 2, what is the area of the rectangle below? So our area formula for a rectangle is A equals base times height, B times H. So we need to determine, okay, again, we're trying to find the area. So we don't know what the area is, equals, what is my base? My base is 5, and my height is, or how tall the shape is 10. Again, I'm going to let you simplify and solve. Your answer goes in the box. Don't forget to put your label on your answer for area. Number 3, find the area of the parallelogram. So again, we're looking for area. So my formula is A equals, for a parallelogram, remember, if we cut off the corner of my parallelogram and we placed it on the other side, it would make a rectangle like this. Okay, so if I covered up that corner and moved it over to the other side, I would now have a rectangle. So that's why my area formula is the same as a rectangle, which is base times height. So now we just need to, again, we're looking for area, so we're going to leave the A, equals, what's my base? The base is all the way across the top or the bottom, which is 8, and the height of my shape, not my slant, but my height from corner down to the bottom is 4. So I'm going to let you simplify and solve. Don't forget to put your label in your answer. Number 4, find the area of the square below. So the area formula for a square, you could use A equals S squared for side squared. Okay, so if my side that I'm given is 4 and I don't know what the area is, so we're going to leave the A equals 4 squared. So you need to figure out or simplify the expression 4 squared to get your answer, and then make sure you have a label in your answer and put it in the box. Number 5, find the area, the area of a triangle is 80 centimeters squared. If the base of the triangle, base, is 10 centimeters, what is the height of the triangle? So we know that the area formula for a triangle is A equals 1/2 base times height. Now, what pieces does this problem give us? It tells us that the area of the triangle is 80. So A stands for area, so we're going to put 80 where the A was, equals 1/2 times, then it says the base is 10, so we're going to put 10 where the B was, times, what is the height? So we don't know what the height is, so that's going to be my variable still. We can leave that as an H. So in order for me to solve this equation that I have now, first I need to simplify the parts that I can simplify. So what is 1/2 of 10? Half of 10 is 5, so now I have 5 times h, or 5h, equals 80. So now you need to solve this one-step equation to find out what does h equal, or what does the height equal. And then remember, your answer is going to be the height, not the area, so you need a label that would be appropriate for the height in your answer. Number 6, Phil is making a birdhouse. He is using a composite shape shown below for each end piece. What is the area of the birdhouse? So we have a composite figure here with two shapes. We have a rectangle and a triangle. So we need to find the area of the rectangle first. So area equals base times height. The base of my rectangle is 6. A equals 6 times, what's the height? 12. So you need to simplify to find the area of the rectangle. And then you also need to find the area of the triangle. Okay, so I'm going to do that up here on the side. Area equals 1/2 base times height. A equals 1/2. What's the height of the triangle? Or sorry, what's the base of the triangle? Well, it doesn't tell me here, but it does tell me at the bottom of my rectangle that the base is 6. And the height of my triangle is shown over here, which is 3. So we need to simplify our expression to find the area of the triangle. And then once you have simplified both of these formulas, then you need to add them together to find the area of the composite shape and see which one it matches. And then put your answer in the box. Number 7, it says find the area of the trapezoid. My area formula for a trapezoid is A equals 1/2 the height times base plus base. So on this shape, all of the information is labeled here, and they've labeled it with letters on our shape. So B2 is equal to 5, base 1 is equal to 3, and the height is equal to 2. And these are all in inches. So now all I have to do is plug in my numbers into my expression or my formula and then simplify. So A equals 1/2 of the height, which is 2, in parentheses, which means multiply, times base plus base, so 5 plus 3. And we need to go ahead and simplify our expression. Don't forget the order of operations, and in your answer, you need your label. Number 8, find the area of the kite-shaped figure with, okay, we know that this side and this side are congruent, so they are both 6 centimeters. And the height line is from top to bottom in this case, and it says that it is 8 centimeters. So a kite is made up of triangles. We have a triangle here and a triangle that is equivalent on the other side. So if I want to find the area of this kite, I need to use the formula for a triangle. And we need to plug in, okay, what is the base of my triangle? We know that it's 8 all the way from top to bottom. And what is the height of the triangle? We know that is 6. So now you need to simplify this expression. And don't forget, once you have simplified this expression, that there are 2 equivalent or identical triangles. So once you get your answer, you need to double it in order to find the area of the entire kite. Don't forget your label and your answer. Number 9, find the area of the figure below. We have a composite shape shown here. We want to find the area of the rectangle first. So A equals base times height. I'm going to let you go ahead and solve. What is the base? What is the height? Okay, then you need the area of a trapezoid. A equals 1/2 the height times base plus base. Okay, so we have the height here. Base is not shown here, but we do know that the base is the same as this side. And this is my second base. So plug in your numbers into the formula. 1/2 the height, which is 5, times base 8 plus other base 2. Okay, once you simplify this expression, then you're going to want to add the answer to both shapes to find the area of the complete composite shape altogether and find which answer matches our area. Number 10, find the area of the shaded region. So first we need to find the area of the outside and then the inside, and we want to take out or subtract the part that's not shaded. Okay, so we're going to do area equals, we have a parallelogram and a rectangle. So my parallelogram is base times height, and my rectangle is base times height. So the base of my parallelogram is 8, and the height is 7. And the base of my rectangle is 5, and the height is 3. So we need to simplify my two formulas, and then we need to subtract the white section from the shaded region. Don't forget that your answer will be in millimeters squared because you are finding the area of the shaded region. Number 11, draw the polygon with the given vertices on the coordinate grid. Okay, remember, this is always my x. The first one is always my x. The second one is always my y. And then we have labeled on our coordinate grid, this is my y and this is my x. So if I want to plot the point A, I need to go over 6 on the x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 up on my y. So there is the point A. Okay, I want you to go ahead and plot B and C on your own. Remember, this is my x, this is my y, this is my x, this is my y. And then connect the dots to make your polygon. The last ones, we need to plot the points on the grid and then determine what shape is it, what is the perimeter, and what's the area. Okay, all I'm going to talk to you about here is, okay, remember, perimeter is the distance around the outside of a shape. So you're going to count all of the spaces that go around the outside. The area is the part in the middle. Okay, so we use our area formula to find the area on the inside, and the perimeter is counting just the distance around the outside of the shape. Don't forget, in a perimeter, your label is going to be just a distance. So it's going to be units, or it's going to be just feet or inches or whatever. In this case, we just have units. The area is always going to be in units squared. Good luck to you. I hope that this was helpful so that you could fix your test, do your best, fix the ones that you missed, and turn your test back in.